The time has come for my last video before I go to college. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 4 of this NHL 24 Play Now series. And today, I'm playing an NHL 24 Play Now game, like I said in the last episode of this series, which was the last video here on this channel, between the Coachella Valley Firebirds and the Texas Stars, the AHL affiliates of the Seattle Kraken, and the Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars' AHL affiliate is the Texas Stars, and the Seattle Kraken's AHL affiliate is the Coachella Valley Firebirds. So it was a battle of the AHL teams in the last episode, which was the last video on here on this channel. The last video on this channel, which was the last episode of this series, was the battle of the AHL teams, and here in this video, it's the battle of the NHL teams. The Dallas Stars, my favorite team, taking on the Seattle Kraken. I don't like the Kraken as a team, but I like their team name. As I did say originally, I was just going to control the Dallas Stars. That's what I said originally, but I changed my mind, and I'm controlling both teams because I like doing that. I mean, the last 3 episodes of this series, the first 3 episodes of this series, I did that, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, so I'm doing that again for my last video before I go to college. As yeah, so next video on this channel will be who knows when. There might not be another video on this channel ever. And if there is, it'll be like 3 or 4 or 5 months from now. I mean, there might not be another video here on this channel, or if there is, it might be, like I said, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months from now. Who knows? But I still appreciate everyone that watches these videos, which is just a handful. But I appreciate the handful that watch my videos. But that aside, Seattle Kraken, Dallas Stars in Dallas at American Airlines Center. The length of each period is 6 minutes, the skill level is semi-pro, and the on-ice trainer is adaptive. Let's get into the game. The final game here in the final video before I go to college. Kraken Stars, let's go. And in the last video, where it was the Firebirds and the Texas Stars, the Texas Stars won 4-3 in regulation. That might be the thumbnail right there. Here we go. Kraken Stars here in Dallas, Glad you're with us tonight here on EA Sports. The Dallas Stars are wearing their North Stars jerseys. Their their home North Stars jerseys, while the Kraken are wearing their regular road uniforms. As you're on your way here in Dallas, shot is blocked by Everly. Now here's James McCann, or Jarrett McCann. And now he'll shoot it, saved by Ottinger, as Ottinger is the Stars goalie and Philip Grubauer is the Kraken goalie. Now here's Joe Pavelski. As I just said, the Stars are wearing their home North Stars jerseys, so throwback home North Stars jerseys. The Stars are in green and white, and the Kraken are in all white. Here we go. And now it's passed over. Now Pavelski, left circle, saved by Grubauer. And he covers it. First whistle of the game comes 2 minutes and 27 seconds in. No score. Alexander Wenberg and Wyatt Johnston on the face-off. And Wenberg wins it. Up ahead, Tanev. Here's Tanev, and a centering pass. Swartz could not bury it. And it was centering pass. Ottinger says no. And a shot by Swartz is stopped. And Ottinger's got it, who passes it out to Suter. By the way, the Stars are the red controller, and the Kraken are the blue controller. Here we go. And now here's Wyatt Johnston, the 21-year-old stud. And a centering pass got broken up. Got broken up by Larson, and now turned over by Larson. And now here's Tanev, who just banked it off the boards right to Ben. And now here's Larson, up ahead, Wenberg. Against Miro Heiskanen. And now here's a backhander saved by Ottinger. And now, right down Main Street, Ottinger made the save. Another shot saved by Ottinger. Tongue down in front, score! Tanev! And the Kraken strike first here on the road, as Ottinger was all over the place. Good pressure by Seattle, assisted by Wenberg and someone else. And Brandon Tanev fires it past Ottinger. Ottinger was down and out, and Tanev put it by him. As Ottinger was on all four, and Tanev put it by him. 1-0 Seattle here on the road. Assisted by Wenberg, and there was another person, but I didn't see who. Adam Larson, I think, got the other assist. So it's Tanev from Wenberg and Larson at 5:31. Yes, it is Tanev from Wenberg and Larson at 5:31. Here's Jamie Oleksiak, the former star who the Kraken picked in the expansion draft, obviously back in June of 2021 when the Kraken were doing that. Because the Kraken's first year was 21-22, so the expansion draft was in June of 2021. And now it's up against the boards, finally getting out of there. So Seattle's first year was 21-22, and the expansion draft was in June of 2021. And now here's Bortstrand. It's a good save by Grubauer. Here's Tolvin. And now a good play by Hakanpää, which has number 2, which was Oleksiak's old Stars number. Backhander! Saved by Ottinger. And he passes it out to Hakanpää, who's wearing number 2, which was Oleksiak's old number, like I said. Now here's Tolvin. And there's a guy still touching up offside. 11:54 to go. 1-0 Seattle. Stands to a goal 5.5 minutes in by Brandon Tanev. Hintz and Beniers on the faceoff. 8-2 on the shots on goal. Shots on goal 8-2 in favor of Seattle. Here's Dumoulin onside. Stopped by Ottinger. And now turning over is Ottinger. Now at the side of the net. Shots are now 9-2 Seattle. Shots on goal. And now back the other way. Here's Joe Pavelski, and he lost the puck. Robertson backhander save, rebound. Grubauer's got it with 10:43 left. Shot on goal is when a shot hits the goalie or a shot that goes in is a shot on goal. Hintz and Beniers on the faceoff. Beniers is a good rookie for Seattle, or a good young player. I'm not sure if he's still a rookie, but Beniers won it against Hintz. Now here's Jarrett McCann. McCann back the other way, saved by Ottinger. And passes it out to Essa Lindell. Up ahead, Joe Pavelski, who in real life just retired. And he'll shoot it. Good save by Grubauer, who was picked by the Kraken in the expansion draft from the Avalanche. Now here's Niels Lundqvist. And shot by Lundqvist, saved by the goaltender. And now Robertson is in the corner. And he got it out of there. Robertson missed the net. Or Grubauer got a piece. I'm not sure. And now Hintz saved by Grubauer. And now Beniers, I don't know what he was doing there. Here's Schultz. And Schultz kicked it out. And it's out of the zone and then sent down the ice. And that'll be an icing because it was on their own side of the red line. 7:55 left, 1-0 Seattle, icing against Seattle. Both first lines are out there. Both first lines are tired. Seattle could have changed, but they didn't. Faceoff's 4-1 Seattle. Now make that 5-1. And now turned over, Jamie Benn, the captain. I'm not sure who the captain is for the Kraken. It might be Everly, I'm not sure. Here's Johnston as the shot was blocked. So the Stars captain is Ben, and the Kraken captain, I believe, is Everly. And now it's dumped in by Seattle as Beniers was offside. He will touch up. And now back the other way. Oh, Dadonov might have had a breakaway, but Schultz picked it off. And now here's Schultz, saved by the blocker of Ottinger. And now in the corner, Everly just got pummeled as one captain to the other, I believe. Hit from one captain to the other. Ben and Everly. And now up ahead, that got picked off by Beniers. And then what a hit by Ben! That's 2 of them. Onside. And now here's Wyatt Johnston, who just turned 21 in May. And now it's saved by Grubauer, no screen, and he's got it. 4:43 left, 1-0 Seattle. And a big hit by Ben on number 10, right in front of the Seattle bench. Duchesne and Alexander Wenberg on the faceoff. And Seattle wins another draw. In the game between the Firebirds and the Stars, the Texas Stars, Firebirds won like 75% of the faceoffs. And so far, that's the case here in this game. And now there's a shot tipped on goal, just missed. As that hit multiple people maybe, or at least one person. That might have even hit a Stars player. And that's no ice in there. But that was just tipped wide. It might have skimmed the post. Here's Tanev. He'll dump it down. He's the goal scorer in this game. And now here's Suter up ahead, Sagan. Marchment And he lost it to Larson. But then Larson lost the puck right back. And now it's onside, saved it as Marchman touched up. And a shot through a screen. It might even went between the legs of Larson, but saved by Grubauer. 2 minutes left. Here's Oliver Bortstrand, another great young player for Seattle. Schwartz stopped by Ottinger, and he's got it. As Schwartz trying to go short side, but could not. 1:38 left. Yanni Gourde and Rupe Hintz on the faceoff. And the Stars win a faceoff finally. Here's Thomas Harley. And here's Joe Pavelski. He touches up. 1 minute left. Rupe Hintz. Good pass. Thomas Harley scores! Thomas Harley ties it in the final minute of the first. Good pass by Hintz, and Harley buries it from Hintz and Robertson at 19:13. 1-1. Left side on Grubauer. Like I said, the Stars are wearing their home North Stars jerseys, which was from when they were the North Stars back. Then it said these are their 1967-68 home uniforms when the Dallas Stars were in Minnesota as the Minnesota North Stars. I decided to have the Stars wear these jerseys. Here we go. Harley from Hintz and Robertson. Here we go. 30 seconds left. Yanni Gourde, backhander right into the breadbasket of Ottinger, who then passes it right off the skate of Harley. Here's Rupe Hintz. 10 seconds. And Hintz, 5 seconds. Stopped by Grubauer. And Bortstrand could not clear it. Oh, now he got it back. And that's the end of the first period. Tied at 1. 1-1 after 1 here in Dallas. That was a good first period. Shots on goal, 14-10 Seattle. Hits, 10-5 Dallas. Time of attack, 228 to 224 in favor of Seattle. Passing, 70% for Dallas, 64% for Seattle. Face-off, 7-2 Seattle. And then there hasn't been any penalties or power plays for either team here in this game. 1-1 here in Dallas. The next clip will be the second period, because this clip is about to end. So I'll see you in the next clip. For the second period. Seattle 1, Dallas 1. Here we go. Second period. Seattle 1, Dallas 1. Let's go. Teams are on the switching directions, so Dallas is now going down from my perspective and yours, and Seattle's going up. We're on the way in the second period. Seattle wins the opening draw of the second period. Dumped in by, I believe that's Larson. Pavelski, that was a cross-corner dump in that Dallas got to first. Now Suter trying to dump it in. Larson picked it off. That is Larson onside. And Larson saved by Otter. Beniers kicked it out. Vince Dunn finds Larson, and a shot his own man. And never got to Ottinger, and now Beniers cannot keep it in. Now here's Robo, up ahead Hintz. And a save by Grubauer. And then passed out, and Vince Dunn was able to get to it first. And Vince Dunn lost it, but then they lost it again. Dunn, save, rebound. Beniers tried to hit it out of midair. And now that went to Hastinen. Up ahead, Pavelski could not get it out. Dunn, saved by Ottinger. And then Dunn stole it again. But then Robertson stole it back. And now up ahead, Hastinen. Long lead pass. And he'll take it around the net. And he'll come to the front and could not get the shot off. And now here's Larson. Larson, right down Main Street. Screen, but a save by Ottinger. Here's the Donoff. And he got hit down. And now Schwartz. And now Ben. And Ben sent it down the ice just shy of the red line. Icing with 14:49 left. Big hit, though, by Larson on Evgeny Dadonov. Wenberg and Johnston on the faceoff. 8-2 for Seattle on the faceoffs. Now 9-2. Here's Borden, and he lost the puck to Ben. 1-on-1 with 24. And a save. Rebound! Johnston didn't get a lot on it. It was a backhander, but a save by Grubauer. Here's Tanev. And a shot hit his own man! And it's tipped over the net! As Ottinger was on all four again. But it was tipped over the net. Alexiak cut it off. And now, here's Tollefson. Save. And they score! Tollefson. And it's 2-1 Kraken. As it was a full pressure situation for Seattle, and Eeli Tolvanen, as Ottinger stopped it, but then stopped some of it, but not enough of it. Some of it, but not all of it. And then, yeah, he stopped some of it, but not all of it, and then it trickled in behind him. It was on his back, and then Ottinger, then I think put it in his own net because he panicked once he knew the puck was on his back and behind him, and then he put it in. But Tolvanen was the last Seattle player to touch it before the puck went in. 13-13 left in the second, 2-1 Seattle. Was unassisted with 13-13 left in the second. Now Hockenbach got his pocket picked by Gord. Now here's Duchesne. And now up ahead, Tolvanen, the goal scorer, like I said, unassisted. And a save by Ottinger with 12-11 left. 2-1 Seattle. Seattle has a second lead. They had a 1-0 lead, and Harley tied it, and then Tolvanen made it 2-1. And now here's a shot by Borgen, blocked, and now here's Craig Smith. Up ahead, Dellandrea. I believe that's the fourth line out here. And now Dellandrea, the fourth line guy, on net, but saved by Grubauer. And now Alexiak's got it. Up ahead, Bortstrand. Now Borgen. And a shot turned aside, rebound! And it stopped, rebound! It was there, the Nets rebound. And now Gord sent it out in front, but Dellandrea was right there. Ty Dellandrea. And now Yanni Hockenbach, good play. And now Dellandrea blocked in front by someone. And now Alexiak. Up ahead, that was an errant pass. And now Harley's got it. Craig Smith made sure everyone's on side, but Ty Karchia took it away. And now they have it. Borgen. Up ahead, Yamamoto. 9 minutes left. Saved by Ottinger. And Lindell is right there. Up ahead to Joe Pavelski. Good job by Joe to get around the guy. And stopped by Grubauer. And now Robertson scores! Tie game! On the backhand. Robo ties it. As he came right out in front, backhanded it, roof of the net. He roofed it with the backhand, glove side on Grubauer. Tie hockey game, 2 apiece. Hintz and Beniers on the face-off. As you have both first lines out there, 8-12 left in the second. It was unassisted, so the last 2 goals in this game were unassisted. So it was Tolvanen unassisted and then Hintz unassisted. Here's a shot blocked. Second point of the game for Hintz. And now good job by Lindell as pestering Eberle, but then Beniers pestered Lindell. And now Hintz. And it's offside as Lindell was offside. 7 minutes left exactly. 2 apiece in the second. Hintz has 2 points. He assisted on Harley's goal and then he scored in the last goal. So Hintz has a goal and an assist. Faceoff's 12-2 Seattle. Now 13-2 Seattle. This is like the Firebirds and Texas Stars game all over again. Here we go. Here's McCann. Backhander, that didn't work. And now Eberle still got it. And now McCann could not get it to go. Larson saved by Ottinger. And then turned over Beniers. Eberle. Down low. Save Ottinger. Rebound. Ottinger's got it. Now full pressure again. Last time Tolvanen scored. Larson save. And it's out of harm's way. And Lindell will be trying to dump it. Hit his own guy. Dallas brings it in. And Pavelski will have to retreat here. Now back the other way. Here's Pavelski. Poked away by Vince Dunn. Now Wenberg. 4 minutes left. 2-2 tie. Up ahead. Got picked off by Ben. But now Schwartz has got it. Jaden Schwartz. What a hit by Hastinen. But now Hastinen turned it over. And then a backdoor feed. It was wild. Winberg saved by Ottinger. And now a shot. Never got through, but saved by Ottinger. 2.5 minutes left. 2-2 game, but good save by Ottinger. I mean, it was good. A blocker save by Ottinger. Here's the overhead. Oh, blocker saving a beauty. And now here's the camera in the net, but good blocker save. Johnston on Gord on the faceoff. 2:31 left. Ottinger has 28 saves on, what, 30 shots? And now here's Schwartz, and he lost the putt to Donoff. Yeah. Ottinger has 28 saves on 30 shots. Here's Suter. Back the other way. Ryan Suter saved by Grubauer. And now here's Dumoulin. Up ahead, Bortstrand, one-on-one. And a save by Ottinger. Rebound score! Yanni Gord had a wide open net, and he buried it. And Seattle has their third lead. 3-2 Kraken. And I even knew that was going in before that went in. Because Ottinger made the save, but then the rebound was right there. Ottinger was way out of position. Trying for a desperation save, but that didn't happen. 3-2 Seattle late in the second. Gord and Johnston on the faceoff. 1:19 left in the second. Seattle has their third lead. Assisted by Bortstrand and Dumoulin. And Seattle wins the draw. They've won maybe 85% of the draws. And now a center pass to Gord got broken up from behind. And now it's sent down the ice. And Johnson's in there first. And a save by Grubauer on Johnston. 15 seconds. 10. 8. Save by Ottinger with 6.5 seconds left. 3-2 Seattle. They've had a 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 lead. And the 3-2 lead is their current lead. Hintz and Beniers on the face-off. And Dallas actually won a face-off. Up ahead Hintz, Pavelski, and he'll shoot it wide of the net. The horn sounds. 3-2 Seattle after 40 minutes. Here we got 20 minutes left in regulation. Seattle's up by 1. Here we go. Shots in the stand are 33-17. Shots on goal at 33-17. Seattle. Hits 19-15 Dallas. Time of attack, Seattle is 2 minutes more. Passing about the same. Faceoffs 15-3 Seattle. There hasn't been any penalties or power plays for either team in this game. Both teams scored 1 in the first, and then Seattle scored 2 in the second, and Dallas scored 1 in the second. And 3-2 Seattle with 20 minutes left in regulation. Third period, 3-2 Seattle. Let's go. Here we go. Back in Dallas and American Airlines Center. Seattle 3, Dallas 2. Beniers and Hintz on the face-off. Start the third period, the final regulation period here tonight, and Seattle's won their 16th face-off in 19 attempts. There's been 19 face-offs. Seattle's won 16 of them. And now, a little hard to get through the neutral zone for Seattle. Dumped in by Beniers. A minute into the third, and now here's Everly, saved by Ottinger. And now up ahead, Hintz, Pavelski, and he lost the putt to Dunn. Up ahead now, Beniers. It is onside, and a save by Ottinger. Rebound just missed. Everly saved by Ottinger with 18:07 to go. And the first whistle comes a minute 53 in. Hintz and Beniers on the face-off still. Line 1 versus line 1. Just under 2 minutes in. And Hintz won the face-off. And now up ahead, Pavelski got picked off by McCann. Saved by Ottinger. And they score, McCann. And it's 4-2 Seattle. As putting it in their own net was Dallas. Unassisted at 2:17, Jarrett McCann and the Seattle Kraken have a 2-goal lead. As Ryan Suter put it in his own net. He got bumped by Everly from behind, and that caused Suter. He got legally bumped from behind, and that caused Suter to put it in his own net. Still plenty of time, though, 17:43, but Seattle has a 4-2 lead. Their biggest lead here today. It's unassisted because it was an own goal. McCann was the last person to touch it for Seattle. And now a save by Ottinger. And a backhander saved by Ottinger. And Seattle is just... Here we go. Up ahead, here's Rupe Hintz. Here he comes. Over the Pavelski, he missed Pavelski. And now Beniers. Here's Yanni Honkenpaw. And he did not get a shot off. Here we go. Third period still. Here we go. And now a centering pass went through the crease. Done! Save! And a save by Ottinger, and then bad, not out of the zone. This shot is blocked. And now full pressure for Seattle. And a save by Ottinger. Rebound. Ottinger is just all over the place. And a backhander save. And that, yeah, that's a penalty. 100% a penalty, as Seattle was pressuring, but they take a penalty, Seattle does. It's on Wenberg. He tripped Ben. Dallas is the first power play for either team in this game, with 13.5 minutes to go. Here we go. Johnston and Belmar on the faceoff. 13:34 left. Big power play. And Seattle wins the open draw, and it's not out of the zone. What a keep in by Duchesne. But then Tanev, and now it's sent out by Alexiak. Now here's Sadin. Sadin, right down Main Street, saved by Grubauer. And cleared out of the zone, and now here's Lundqvist. And now here's Duchesne, and a save by Grubauer. And right to Alexiak, who cleared it out of the zone. Going back to get it is Duchesne. Stars touch up. Here they come. And a save, rebound, score! Back to Duchesne. 1-goal game. That might have been put in their own net. I think it was put in his own net. It was Larson put in his own net. But so both teams have an own goal in this game. But anyway, you can take it, as it stopped by Grubauer, and then Larson put it in his own net. That might have went in anyways, but they're saying Larson put it in his own net. But either way, Duchesne gets the goal. It said unassisted. It said 12-13 left, power play goal for Dallas, and it's a 1-goal game again. Unassisted, yes, it was an unassisted goal. Dallas now wins the faceoff. And now Ben, who traded or drew the penalty on Wenberg that led to the power play goal, saved by Ottinger. And now it's out of the zone. Alexiak tried to dumped it in like sideways, as Seattle had to touch up. 11 minutes left. Now up ahead, Rupe Hintz lost the puck to Everly, but then he got it back. Now Pavelski's got it. And now a center pass got blocked by Alexiak. Half a period to go. Everly, the captain, I believe, of the Kraken. Beniers. And a save by Ottinger with 10:01 left. 4-3 Seattle. The last two goals, one for Seattle, and the last goal for Seattle and last goal for Dallas, both own goals by the other team. Suter put it in his own net, and then I guess Larson put it in his own net. Gord and Hintz on the faceoff. 10 minutes left. Faceoff's 18-5 Dallas, or 18-5 Seattle. Now 19-5, and now here's Gord, tipped on goal, and it was in the blue paint, but a save by Ottinger. And a save, score! Jason Robertson ties it, as it snuck through Grubauer. Robo has tied it again, his second. He tied it at 2 earlier, and now he ties it at 4, as Dallas has scored 2 unanswered. This one, Robertson from the high in the right circle, just plainly beat Grubauer over the pad, under the blocker. Tie hockey game again. Dallas, despite, well, Suter put it in his own net to make it 4-2 Seattle, and then Duchesne scored on the power play, and then Robo scores 5-on-5. Assisted by Pavelski and Hastinen. And now here is Hastinen. Dallas letting him take the lead. Saved by Grubauer, as Dallas has jumped. That's what happens when you score 2 goals to tie the game. Here's Hastinen, backhander, hit the head of Grubauer. And now Tolvin could not get it out. And now here's Ryan Suter, who put it in his own net earlier. And now they still can't get it out. Pavelski save. And now they finally did it out. Tollefson dumps it down, hit the back of the net. And now Robo lost it. And a shot saved by Ottinger. Robo looking for the hat trick. Dumped in by Robo. 7 minutes left in regulation. And now here's a turnover. And now here's Sagan, blocked by Larson, who supposedly put that puck in his own net for Duchesne's goal. And now Bortstrand, center through the crease. Duchesne pinches, or Dunn pinches, and a shot missed the net. Pinching now is Larson, blocked by Hastinen. And cleared out of the zone. Seattle's offside. And now Dunn dumps it back in. 5.5 minutes left. And now here is Matt Duchesne, who scored the power play goal earlier in this period, and a save by Grubauer. And now it's turned over. And then Larson got it back. Up ahead, Schwartz. And Schwartz. Now Suter, good play by Suter. And now Hintz, he lost it though. No, Hintz has got it back. And now Hintz, down low! And Grubauer, I believe, made the save, or just poke-checked it right into his pads because Hintz was a little too close there. Lindbergh and Hintz on the face-off. 3:55 left in regulation. And Hintz wins the face-off. Yanni Hakanpää blocked. Good play by Pavelski. And now turned over. Robertson for the heady. Missed the net. And full pressure for Dallas. Hakanpää hit Grubauer. And Seattle will clear it. Dumps it in. Full pressure is over. Under 3 minutes left. Nets goal to win this game. Here's Pavelski. Seattle's in a change. And now he'll backhand it into a melee of people. What a save by Grubauer on Robo. As that was for the Hattie. Hakanpää save. Rebound. Stopped by Grubauer on Robo. 1:41 left. 4-4. What a game so far. Seattle had a 1-0, 2-1, 3, and a 3-2 lead, and a 4-2 lead. But then Dallas has come back with 2 here in the third. Seattle made it 4-2 in the third. And then Dallas scored 2 after that. 1 on the power play, and then by Duchesne, and then Robo tied at 5-on-5. That tied the game at 4. 1:41 left. Tied at 4. Now Seattle wins the draw. And now that's almost turned over but out of the zone. Harley, who has a goal in this game, he has their first goal. He'll shoot it, saved by Grubauer, and then he passes it into the corner. And it's kicked out of there. McCann, who had the goal because Suter put it in his own net, dumps it in. 40 seconds left. Are we going to go to overtime? We'll see. And now up ahead, looking for a buzzer beater. No penalty. I thought there would have been a penalty there. Wyatt Johnston. He'll shoot it into a melee of people. And Beniers has now got it. Guy has to wait up to be on side. Tipped in. 10 seconds. And a shot hit the side of the net. They hit the post as he tried to bank it in off Ottinger. 5 seconds. Dumped in by Johnston. And we are going to overtime. Tied at 4. As Everly tried to bank it in short side. And from a tight angle on Ottinger, Everly tried to do that. And it hit the post, the outside of the post. But a power play goal by Duchesne, and then a 5-on-5 goal by Robertson. His second ties the game. And the overtime, by the way, is not 5 minutes 3-on-3 then shootout. I put it at 20 minutes 5-on-5 instead of 5 minutes 3-on-3 then shootout. It's 20 minutes 5-on-5, and there's no shootouts. The only reason I did that is because I have 2 controllers, and if I do 3-on-3, then it's really like a 3-on-2 because the other controller is just the player that I'm controlling for the team that doesn't have the puck is just sitting there. That's the case when it's 5-on-5, but 5-on-4 is a little better than 3-on-2. So that's why I have it 20 minutes 5-on-5 and no shootouts. But also, so it's the playoff or the overtime is like it is in the playoffs. In overtime or in the playoffs, it's 20 minutes 5-on-5, then shootout. Or excuse me, in the playoffs, it's 20 minutes 5-on-5 and no shootouts. And that's what I have it on here. That's what I have it on here. So 20 minutes 5-on-5, no shootout. So first goal wins still, but we'll continue to have 20-minute 5-on-5 periods until there's a winner. Here we go. Teams will switch directions as they'll have a fresh sheet of ice for the first overtime period. 4-4 overtime starts now. Here we go. Can't ask for anything better. Hintz and Beniers on the face-off. First line versus first line. Dallas is going down. Seattle's going up. Let's go. And now it's dumped in by Seattle. First goal wins. And now here's Miro Heiskanen. And now Larson kicked it out to the slot. And now here's Jordan Eberle, the captain. And a save by Ottinger. Backhander saved by Ottinger. And I will not pass it out in overtime. 18:39 left in overtime number 1. And there was a big hit apparently by Dunn on someone, Heiskanen maybe? Beniers and Hintz on the face-off. Face-off to 21-7 Seattle. Make that 22-7. So they won a lot of face-offs. And now shots blocked. McCann. And a save by Ottinger. And he got it with 18:05 left. And Beniers still on the face-off. Line 1 versus line 1. 1:55 into the first overtime. And Seattle wins the draw. They have full pressure. And Larson almost lost the puck. And a save by Ottinger. And he's got it with 17:40. Full pressure for 22 more seconds for Seattle. Shots are 51-30. Shots on goal 51-30 Seattle. And Seattle wins another draw. Larson blocked. McCann blocked by his own guy. Beniers backhander. Suter just got bumped off. And now a shot blocked. And now Hintz. Pavelski as Dallas survives that. And now almost turned over. It is turned over by Seattle. And now Johnston, what a tip, but tip just wide. My goodness. And now Robertson almost just banked that in. Did you see that? And now turned over. Back to the point. Hakanpää, that was almost picked off. Saved by Grubauer. That trickled behind him, but trickled past the net. Now it might be a 2-on-1 for Seattle. And now Eberle, save. Rebound, he hit it out of midair. But it's saved by Ottinger. And now Johnston. And now Dodonov just lost the puck. And now Johnston. Harley did it out. And now Harley got it all the way through. But Grubauer made the save as Harley snuck through everybody. And then this pass back to the point, McCann just jumped it. And now there's just chaos everywhere here. Johnson's getting pestered. And now McCann just got bumped. Okay, it's overtime. The puck is behind the Stars' net. Let's go. And now Hakanpää. Up ahead as the Seattle was changing. Almost too many men on Seattle. Because you had Seattle changing and now they have to touch up. They're like discombobulated here. Here's Harley. Oh my goodness, he got rocked to Mars. But now Marchment. And Marchment just lost the puck. And now good forecheck by Dallas. Lindell picked it off. Dallas has to touch up. They do touch up. Lindell turns around. And now he'll shoot it. Save, rebound, loose. And they score! Tyler Seguin wins it in overtime. What a way to end the game. Seguin beats Grubauer. Game over. As Dallas was pressuring it, and Seguin ended up putting it by Grubauer as Grubauer was down and out, and Seguin buried it. Tyler Seguin, number 91, as Grubauer was just sitting there for some reason on all fours, and number 13 or 33 was right in his grill. 13 was right up against Grubauer, and then Seguin with Grubauer down just roofed it into the net. Here's the salute by the Stars players with Victory Green, their mascot in the middle with the Dallas Stars flag, as the Dallas Stars come from behind to beat the Kraken 5-4 in overtime. As they tied it in the third after being down 4-2. They tied it. They were down 4-2 in the third, came back to tie it at 4, and then won it 5-4 in overtime. The third star of the game was Jake Oninger, made 51 saves on 55 shots. Second star is Tyler Sagan, who had the game-winning goal in overtime and 4 hits. And the first star, without even seeing it, is going to be Jason Robertson. And yes, sir, it is. Jason Robertson, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 4 hits, as Robo is the first star. So Robertson's the first star, Sagan's the second star, and Oninger is the third star. As Dallas, the only power play in this game was for Dallas, and Dallas converted a minute 22 into their only power play. It was a power play goal by Duchesne that started the comeback, and then Robo tied it at 4, and then Sagan won it in overtime. Final score, Dallas 5, Seattle 4 in OT, as they won it with, he scored a goal with 10:57 left in overtime. So he scored 9:03 into the first overtime period. As Lindell had a shot stopped with 11:07 left in overtime, and then at 10:57 left in overtime, Sagan scored. So he scored 9 minutes and 3 seconds into the period, which means there was 10 minutes and 57 seconds left in the period. So with 10:57 left, Sagan scored, which would also mean he scored 9:03 into the first overtime period. Because when they're doing the scoring, they do how many minutes and how many seconds into the period. So Sagan won it at 9:03 of the first overtime. I don't know who assisted on that goal. There's no way to tell, though, I don't think. Well, I'm going to show you the stats anyways. Robertson, like I said, 2 goals and an assist. Pavelski had an assist. Duchesne had a goal. Sagan had a goal. Hintz and Haston had an assist. Haston had a -3, but still had an assist. Harley had a goal, and then everyone after that didn't have any points. So, let me think. Well, Lindell didn't have an assist. It might have been unassisted. Because let me think. Pavelski, I know he had an assist on, I think, Robo's goal, and I think Hintz did too. Haston did too. Duchesne's was unassisted. So yeah, that goal at the end by Sagan might have been unassisted. I'm not sure, but yeah, Harley, Sagan, Duchesne, and then Robertson had 2 goals. That was all the goal scorers. Robertson also had an assist. Pavelski had an assist. Hintz and Haston had an assist. And yeah, and then Suter had a -3. Ben had a -2. The Donop had a -2. Hockenbach had a +1. And then Lindell had a +2 and 1 shot, which was the one right before Sagan scored. And then Lundqvist had a +2 and 1 shot. Johnson had a -2, and that was it. And then a few guys like Delandria, Marchment, Fatsa, Smith had 0 for +/-. I mean, Fatsa and Smith played less than 3 minutes. Marchment only played 12.5, and then, I mean, Sagan had a 0, Duchesne had a 0, and then Robertson, Pavelski had a +2, Hintz had a +2, Haston had a -3, Harley had a +1, and then obviously, that's all of them. So the worst I see is there's a couple -3s for like Haston and Suter, but that's one of the defensive pairs for Dallas. So they were on the ice for maybe 3 Seattle goals. Well, probably they might have been on for all 4 because they were on the ice for at least 1 star's goal, I think. Oninger played 69 minutes and 2 seconds, so I think he played almost the whole game. Let me at 9:03. 69 minutes, so 9:03. He played the whole game except for 1 second, and the 1 second he didn't play was on the ice for the extra attacker after the penalty on Wenberg, but he was only on the bench for 1 second. 51 saves on 55 shots, 927 save percentage, 4 goals against, 3.48 goals against average. It's a great game. Great game. As shots, 14-10 Seattle in the first, 19-7 Seattle in the second, 14-13 Seattle in the third, and 8-4 Seattle in overtime. But the Stars do get the only goal in overtime to win it, despite being outshot by 4 in overtime, and despite being outshot by 21 in the game total. As the shots ended up being 55, shots on goal ended up being 55-34 Seattle. As yeah, I mean, this is the first play now game out of the 4 episodes, including this one. This is the first one that went to overtime, and yeah, it was a great game. Dallas comes back to win, 5-4 in overtime over the Kraken in Dallas. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys at some point in the future. If this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what, I'm going to see you, like I said earlier, at some point in the future. Vinny J signing off one last time here on this channel. Goodbye, friends, and go Stars.